Guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are just watching this is a breakdown of my makeup routine. I am about to do my eyebrows. I'm already nice and primed. So we're going to discuss eyebrows today. There are a lot of different products. You have eyebrow palettes, which include powders and wax and highlights. You have regular brow pencils, which could come in pencil form or gel. Most of them come with a little spoolie at the end. And then you have eyebrow gel. Eyebrow gel does get some getting used to. It's not something that I think using eyebrow gel was probably one of the hardest out of the eyebrow routines. I love this kit by Milani in particular because it came with tweezers, it came with the angled dense brush as well as the sponge. So I think I'm going to use the gel today, but if you are comfortable using powders or pencils, go right ahead. Where are my eyebrows? I have so many brushes, and I'd like to think that they're organized, but I don't think they are. Here's one. Next one, I'll make sure that I got everything all out, ready to go. I am missing an eyebrow pencil. Oh, I did. It is upstairs. Okay. Well, the cool thing about this bellapierre one is that in the lid itself does come with a brush. So that's actually really cool. It's more, to me, it reminds me of a lip brush where it's kind of like got that tapered top. It's very flat. I do like using brushes that are really, really small, dense, and angled. Now, when it comes to your eyebrow, it's really your preference. If you just like leaving them natural, it's okay. I like adding more depth to them. It does take a little bit to get used to because it's all about the angles and getting the lines right. So I'm going to show you the way I do it. I do take these spoolies, which I don't like the way this is looking, so I have to clean that one. So I take this spoolie and just give it a light. Now, I should have probably plucked a few hairs that started growing because I do like to keep them nice and neat. I do see a couple of hairs, but we're not going to get into that right now. So I take the gel, and what I do is I draw a small line up here and a small line right here, and that's what I use as my guideline. So we're going to use my angled brush. Now, you literally do not need a lot of this product. That is probably a lot, actually, on this brush. I'm going to take my little handheld Fenty mirror right here. So I'm just getting the line. I believe with the gel, it's kind of like one of those things where less is more, because you can always add more to the brush than taking it off. It would be a little harder. So you don't want to put too much product on the brush because you could always go back. So now you're starting to see how my eyebrow is standing out better than this one. And we are only halfway there. So when you're coming in the middle, I suggest small strokes, kind of mimicking the hair in the same direction. And then when you get to this area, you'd flick up. Now this brush is kind of big, so I may use this one. My other angled brush is a little bit smaller. So we're just mimicking the hair flow. And the reason why I suggest doing your eyebrows first is because if you mess up like I just did, you can take your concealer and go under it and just make your line really crisp. I blotched that on too much and I don't like that. So I'm just going to soften that up. I love this Stay Put Brow Gel because it literally stays put. So I'm just filling it in. Now I just got about right there, which I'm going to go back with the pencil and just make it the way I like it. So now that we have one, put a little bit more product on the other one and do the exact same thing. Whereas we are going to go top of the line. And I just drew the 2 lines right there just to give me a guideline. I should have probably moved the camera a little closer for this part. Yeah, so I just did the guideline so you can see like this one's already nice and shaped, whereas I just did my 2 lines to guide my hand. I'm doing small strokes just to mimic hair. And if you mess up, like I just made I made an extra line down here. This is why I always do my eyebrows first, is because I can use the concealer when I use to prime my eyes to give me that nice crisp eyebrow line that I'm looking for. So I'm going with the hair. I do need to have my eyebrows done though. So this part of your makeup routine could take up more time. Don't get scared off by the idea. Remember, even if my video is 15 minutes long, it may not be me applying 15 minutes of makeup. A lot of the times I do talk and I'm explaining more, so don't shudder at the time of the video and say, oh my god, she spent 15 minutes on eyebrows. Once you get the hang of it, the time does get better. I mean, I don't usually apply makeup to go to work in the morning, So I really don't have a reason to rush. But if I am applying makeup to go somewhere, I do give myself the time that I think I'm going to need, plus an additional 20 minutes. Because you never know when makeup doesn't want to play with you, right? So now that I have the powder on, I'm going to put my brushes on the side, including this one, so I can give it a nice cleaning. So we have the pencil. Now the pencil is something that I use to go just fix any areas that need just a little loving. Especially the front area right here. Oh, my tip keeps falling off. I'm going extremely light. Like I am not holding the pencil here. I'm holding the pencil more towards the end. So my strokes are not heavy at all. And again, I'm doing short strokes like hair. Now, if you feel like you've clumped it up, because this pencil's point keeps breaking, you could take a spoolie and just comb it through. Now, I used to use powder, and then, I used to put like the wax over it. But ever since I started using the Stay Put Brow Gel, I haven't needed to do that. So, there you go. Oh, I don't like the way that looks. So that is how I do my eyebrows. Sometimes they do come out different. Sometimes they do not want to listen. But I think they came out pretty good today. All right, so stay tuned for my next my next step. All right, guys, thank you.